Get it. And last but not least, rule number 3 for the health, comfort, and safety of everyone on board. Smoking in any form is not allowed. So remember, remain seated, remain inside, and no smoking. Now, by show of hands, who here has ridden the Rockline Scenic Railroad before?
Daddy.
Welcome back.
Daddy.
For all of my first comers, let me be first to welcome you aboard. We here on the Rockline Railroad have a very specific way of saying we are ready to go. We say all aboard. So on the count of 3, I need to hear everyone's loudest, most enthusiastic. All aboard. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Really? That was it? You're kidding, right? I've got a full train and it's July 4th. I know we can do better than that. We're gonna try again. This time though, I need you all to be as loud as you possibly can. So on the count of 3, let me hear everybody's absolute loudest. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Much better. We are gonna have an amazing trip today. Now, since we are just starting on our journey with each other, I'm sure you'd like to know some cool facts about the train you are riding on. It's big, it's loud, and it is very, very heavy. Does anybody here in my back car want to give me a guess on how much you think the train weighs? How much does it weigh? 10 tons, okay. Gonna keep walking back. 1,000. 4 tons, what's your guess? 500. 8 tons. 48 tons. Any other guesses? 80. How much? 11. 48. Alright, these are all some good guesses, guys. But our train actually weighs 350 tons. That is 700,000 pounds, or 51 full-grown elephants. Which, just like elephants, we are cruising at a nice and easy 15 miles an hour today. But how fast do you think we could go? Y'all got a guess back here? 50? 15? Okay. Gonna move up. How fast could the train go? 35? Huh? 55? 80? 1,200? 11? Gonna keep moving up. How fast could we go? 45, okay. 35. Any other guesses on how fast the train can go? 50, 65. Okay. These are all some good guesses. But our train can actually go up to 90 miles an hour. By show of hands, who here is ready to take it to 90? That's like my entire back 2 cars. That's enough for me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready. Buckle your seatbelts and hold on tight.
It's gonna go faster now, guys.
Just kidding, just kidding. We don't have seatbelts, so it's not safe to take it to 90. Plus, if we took it to 90 right now, our trip would be over in less than 3 minutes. And that's not really a train ride, guys. It's more like a roller coaster. Alright, now, as you can tell, we have slowed down a little bit. That's because we're pulling up on one of 2 ways to get to the top of the mountain. We're pulling up on the infamous walk-up trail. The walk-up trail is exactly what it sounds like. It's a trail where you can walk up the mountain. It's just a mile from here to the top, and it can take up to an hour to complete, depending on your pace, that is. Now, as we pull through here, we gotta make sure we wave to our fellow hikers that are out today. If they're on the left side, we say, congratulations, you made it down, hooray! And if they're over here on the right side of the train, we wave to them and we say, good luck. Stay hydrated, guys. It's a hot day today. Now, if you are anything like me, on a good day, the walk-up trail takes about 4.5 hours. That's why I don't do it. I like the other way we have to the top, the Sky Ride. Now the skyride here at Stone Mountain uses 2 gondolas, each large enough to fit 60 people, and they take you 825 feet in the air in just 3 minutes. And guys, that does bring me to my first review slide. It's up on your screens now. This is just some of the information that we've gone over for the first part of our journey. You don't want to know all this because, surprise, surprise, we have a pop quiz today. I know, y'all just love a good pop quiz, right? Don't worry, it's actually pretty easy stuff. We'll all go over it together. Our train can go how many miles per hour? 90, and our train weighs how many tons? 350, which is equal to 51 full-grown what? Elephants. And Skyride holds how many people? 60. Alright, I'll leave this one up here for about 10 more seconds. So take some notes. Learning about the science of Stone Mountain, I invite you all to visit Confederate Hall, which is supposedly passed over at the walk-up trail. Here you can learn some cool facts like this one. Did you know that Stone Mountain is not a mountain at all? I know, surprising, right? Stone Mountain is actually what is known as a monadnock, which is basically a fancy word for a really big hill. Now, the main difference between a mountain and monadnock is that monadnock is a lot more fun to say. Monadnock. Pretty simple, right? Well, now we got that pronunciation down, it means we gotta try it. And the only way to try new words is in song form, so we're gonna sing it. But you gotta start it for me, so on the count of 3, I need you all to say monadnock. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Monadnock. Do-do-do. Monadnock. Do-do-do. Monadnock. Do-do-do. Told you it was more fun. And you're welcome for the song being stuck in your head the rest of the evening. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, I do have another question. If you know the answer, just shout it out as loud as you can. What is magma? I heard a lot of people say lava. That is mostly right. Magma is just lava that has not been exposed to the Earth's surface. So I've got a story for y'all. Picture this.
Once upon a time, thousands of years ago, this song here to your left was magma. This cooled 8 to 10 miles below the Earth's surface, and over time, weathering and erosion has unveiled what we all see as Stone Mountain. The end.
Now here at Stone Mountain, you can see 20 billion cubic feet of granite that's exposed above ground. That is more than 550 Empire State Buildings. And unbelievably, there's more than twice so much below the ground that is yet to be seen. I call it picture perfect, if you ask me. Well, speaking of pictures, if any of y'all want to grab a picture with your awesome tour guide right here, just let me know after the trip. I'd be happy to post with you selfies to go on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, TripAdvisor, you know, any social media.
Right here.
Alright, so let's bring us to our second review slide on the screens now. Earlier we talked about our skyride, which holds how many people again? 60, and it takes you how many feet in the air? 825. What is lava that hasn't been exposed to Earth's surface called? Magma. And what is Stone Mountain known as? A monadnock. That's right. Now, many people believe that the interest in Stone Mountain grew from the amount of granites that's exposed above ground, but that's not actually true. Long before the first explorers arrived, the early Native American tribes of the land, such as the Creek and the Cherokee Indians, used this place as one of their sacred meeting sites, and they called it the Bald Mountain. The first European settlers of the land arrived in the 1700s, and they were greeted by a large wall that the Native Americans had built to continue up towards the summit. Now, the name Stone Mountain was actually made official back in the early 1800s, which is when we started to become a tourist attraction, kind of like what we are today. Early stagecoach service started here in 1825. The train y'all are riding came here in 1845. Then in 1848, we hosted our first major event when we brought in a world-renowned entertainment group known as the P.T. Barnum Circus. So some of y'all might recognize that name if you've seen the recent movie, The Greatest Showman. This movie highlights the life of Mr. P.T. Barnum. Yes, guys, he was here in 1848. Visitors to the park in those early days, they were kept safe by a man named Elias Noor. Elias Noor was known as the Old Man of the Mountain. That's because he rescued 36 people that had gotten lost or stuck on the mountain throughout his lifetime. He performed his very first rescue in 1927 at the age of 13. Now, I don't know what y'all was doing when you were 13. I know I was in school and I did the cinnamon challenge that year. But I wasn't saving any lives like Mr. Noor. Elias Noor, however, was a daredevil because in 1933 he set a Model T Ford truck on fire and drove it off the side of a mountain. Then just 1 year later in 1934, he competed in his first of many suicide derbies, which was a race to see how fast men could get down the steep side. He actually won that race with a record time of 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Ironically though, when we decided to name him our safety supervisor back in 1959, and the first thing he did as a safety supervisor was build the fence at the top of the mountain. And guys, that does bring me to my third and final review slide. It's on your screens now. This is your last chance to cram before the exam. Who were the first Native American tribes here? The Creek and the Cherokee. What was the name of that world-renowned entertainment group we hosted in 1848? The P.T. Barnum Circus. And who was known as the Old Man of the Mountain? Elias Noor. Alright guys, that horn does mean we're pulling into an area that we call Buzzard Hollow. This is also the home of our small town of Pebble Ridge, and we are going to be making a stop here at Pebble Ridge. So please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. Once the train is no longer moving, you are free to move around your train cars. Please do not stand on the seats, sit on the edge, or exit the train for any reason. The train will let us know when it's time to go by giving us a blast of its horn, and when you hear that, we do ask that you please take your seats so we may have a safe rest of our journey today. Now, this building that's coming up here to the right is currently the Pebble Ridge Train Shop. This houses one of the other engines that we run throughout the year. But this used to be a jail while the quarry was active. You can tell because we still have the bars on the windows. Now, the other buildings, like the ones coming up to our left, were built more recently to accommodate the shows we run throughout the year. During the Christmas season, this area is home to the classic family favorite, The Gift. But today, Pebble Ridge plays host to the Train Show Game Show! Welcome to Pebble Ridge and welcome to Stone Mountain Park 5-minute Train Show Game Show Fast for your talent. Hashtag Train Show Game Show. It's the long show to skin some of the longest title. That being said, we have no time to wait. Are you ready? Yeah! All right, I love the enthusiasm, but I'm going to give you a little hint. I'm going to be saying, are you ready a lot during this game. All I need you to respond is with a big, hearty, ready! So let's try that again. Are are you ready? Fantastic! Now let's go ahead and meet your competitors. Train cars 1 and 2, you are going to be my red team today. And your competitor, his favorite Ninja Turtle is Raphael. And his go-to karaoke track is Here Comes the Bride. You might know him as Kangaroo Jackson or Lightning McFeed. It's Josh Boulay!
You can stand up and watch.
Cheer on your competitor, folks! All right. Now, train cars 3 and 4, you are going to be my yellow team, and your competitor, well, he aspires one day to hold the world record for hula hooping. He's the godfather to one of the baby T-Rexes at our Dinotorium. Some call him the Druminator, but he's Andrew Purcell! Get on over here, Andrew. All right. Today's contest will consist of, love the sportsmanship, 3 rounds of trivia-based questions based on all the information you just heard coming around the mountain. I cannot stress this enough. You need to help your competitors with these answers. They weren't on the train. They don't know the answers. So if they lose, you lose.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Now, if you check the monitors overhead, you can see a ticking clock showing that we don't have a lot of time. So let's get started with Stone Mountain Park's 5-minute train show game show flash trivia challenge. Hashtag train show game show. Here's for round 1.
Round 1, fight!
Now this is going to be a trivia question, only trivia question. Just something to get the brain blood pumping. Competitors, are you ready? Teammates, are you ready? All right, your first question is, lava that has not been exposed to the Earth's surface is called what? Oh, it looks like yellow got that one in.
Magma.
Is magma correct? That is correct. Yellow team gets our first point. But no threat, we can catch up in round 2.
Round 2, fight!
For this one, we get to show off a little bit of our artistic side in Big Picture. I presented these 2 Da Vincis at the dry erase board with the answer to a question I will begin asking all of you. I will start listing out a couple of hints. You have to guess what they are drawing. First team to get the correct answer and buzz in wins the round. Competitors, are you ready? Ready! And teammates, are you ready? Then let's get drawing. And first, this one-dwelling bird is notorious for its webbed feet and waddling gait. Start drawing. Ooh, it looks like red team already in. Is it a duck? It is a duck. Red team gets our second point, tying our game. Fantastic. Well, now let's go ahead and get on to round 3.
Round 3, fight!
In round 3, we get to test not only your mental, but your physical superiority in Stone Carvers Derby. Named for the brave men who once literally hung off the side of our mountain to craft our world-famous carving. Our competitors will get a question. You will tell them the answer, and then they will make their way up these treacherous cliffs, dive into this minecart, and pick up an idol that best represents the answer to the question that I am asking. They will then race all the way back down and deposit the idol in this lovely yellow wagon here. We will play until we run out of time. And competitors, are you ready? Teammates, are you ready? Then let's go racing! Your question is, Stone Mountain Park's Rockline Railroad weighs 350 tons, which is roughly equivalent to 51 full-grown what? And they're off! Oh, red team is going right up the back. Nothing in their way. Oh, but they're lost their part. You gotta start from the top. You gotta start from the top, red. Oh, yellow team is... Now, go ahead and deposit that. All right, break it up now, folks, break it up. I will have to say that the rules do say that you have to ride your cart all the way back down, so I'm gonna have to give that to red. Is this the correct idol? That is the correct idol. Red team gets our final point and wins this edition of Stone Mountain Park's 5-minute train show game show flash trivia challenge. Hashtag train show game show. Red team, you need to leave here with the pride of a well-fought victory. Give yourselves a round of applause. And don't worry, folks. No one leaves the train yard empty-handed. We would like to literally shower all of you with our praise. Thanks for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your adventure here at Stone Mountain Park!
I'm going to bed. I don't want to Hawaii on myself.
Wow, great job, everybody. Make sure you give a big friendly wave to my competitors and my hosts that are out here
I don't want water.
today because they have been killing it all day in this Georgia sun.
I don't want water.
As you can tell, we are more moving, we are back on our journey. Hey, this is not a waterproof mic. Alright guys, like I said, we are back on our journey to go ahead